Are you a Zelda fan? If so, this video is for you, because I'm going to be doing my rating and review of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, the new game that came out earlier in 2024. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started with this, shall we? So, yeah, basically this cool new game came out last year. It is a game where you get to play from Zelda's point of view, which was a long-awaited thing in the Zelda franchise, because, I mean, of course, the games are literally named after her, you know? Zelda has transformed from basically being the damsel in distress and person that Link was meant to rescue, to being her own unique personality with lots of special characteristics and traits. So, yeah, it's very, very cool that over time we have gotten to see Zelda in many different lights, and now we finally get the chance to play Zelda. But this game also has lots of other cool things to offer, as I quickly figured out once I purchased and played this game. So, yeah. I'm sorry that this video is coming out so late. I did finish the game like a few months ago. It's just I am really bad at like making videos on time and stuff, so yeah. But I have completed the whole entire game. Unfortunately, my game did reset after I defeated the boss. I forgot what his name was. I think it was like Null or something like that, but yeah, it reset after that, but I did defeat him, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about different aspects of the game that I really liked. My first favorite thing was I liked the like story being flipped over towards Zelda instead of towards Link. Obviously, a lot of y'all are probably going to be like, oh my god, strong female character, ew, because I mean, yeah, the strong female character trope is definitely not something that I really enjoy myself as a consumer of media. I know it's been very overpopulated these days with lots of like feminism movements and women's active rights and stuff, but I really don't think that Zelda fits the strong female character archetype in this game, probably because like they just make her different enough that it doesn't feel the same, you know? Like most of the strong female characters, they like fight, you know, they're very like violent and chaotic, but I feel like Zelda's very different from that. I feel like she's very calm and collected, and she's very zen, you know? But also because like another thing that I love about this is like the fighting technique, because unlike fighting with like swords or bows and arrows or other like actual factual physical weapons, she fights with like inanimate objects, and one of her powers that she has that Tri gives her via the Tri-Rod is the ability to create echoes of certain objects or just like replicas of them using the Tri-Rod's power. So yeah, basically if you walk up to any sort of item in the game, you can create a clone of it, and basically like a recipe, you know? You can learn the recipe, and if you have the ingredients, then you can make that dish anytime you want to. But you can make whatever item you want, you can just like spawn it into existence. So instead of using like swords and stuff to fight her enemies, she basically just uses this like rod to create whatever objects she wants to. So each object has like a special ability, like certain things can lift you up, certain things can like make gusts of air or balls of fire or freeze stuff into ice, send out electrical shock waves, all that great stuff. So yeah, as the name of the game would suggest, you have to choose which echoes you use wisely, so hence Echoes of Wisdom. But yeah, I really thought that was very cool, the fighting mechanic being a different sort of way. Of course, you can clone monsters, so whichever monsters you defeat, you can make echoes of them, and you can use them to fight your battles in the future. But I thought it was very, very cool. It reminded me a lot of Dragon Quest Builders, because in that game you can tame your monsters and they can fight alongside you. But yeah, if you watched my other video about Minecraft and Dragon Quest Builders, you would know that Dragon Quest Builders is actually my favorite game ever. So yeah, a little bit biased there, but never mind that, it's all okay. Another thing that I really liked was just the storyline in general, how they had these like really cool chasms and stuff, and I forgot what they were called. They were called rifts. Yeah, rifts. So they had all these rifts in the world, and they were like stealing people away, sucking them in, and they got lost in the rifts, and how they all like turned to stone and stuff, and were just sort of like lost in the void, suspended in outer space. But Zelda had to go and rescue them and all that great stuff. It sort of reminded me of the Tears of the Kingdom, how they had the like depths down below Hyrule, and how know, you had to go exploring in the depths to find like Master Koga and the Giga Clan and all that great stuff, and Minoru's hideout. But I really appreciated that aspect of it, how it had like the overworld and sort of like the underworld, you know, or like pieces from the overworld that were taken away into the underworld. I thought that was very, very interesting and cool, and I liked all the narrative and stuff, how Null had been the demon outside of the world and he just wanted to turn it into a void. That was pretty interesting. I know it's not like the best ever for a villain character, but it was pretty cool. And I liked when you get to go into Null's stomach basically, and it's just like you're traveling through his intestines and stuff. I just thought like the whole gross, grotesque vibe of it and disturbing disgustingness was very, very interesting. But yeah, I liked all the characters. I liked Tri. I know someone said that Tri was a girl, but I feel like they give me more like masculine energy. Not really like an older guy, but more like a little boy, you know, like a little itty bitty baby. He just like, he feels like a little boy to me. So yeah, I'll look it up real quick and see like what gender Tri is, but I bet Tri is like a they them, you know. I bet Tri is non-binary, doesn't have a gender. Let me see. What gender is Tri from Echoes of Wisdom? Tri is referred to with they, them pronouns in English. So yeah, Tri does not have a gender, but I thought Tri was a little boy because that's just like the energy that he gives me. So yeah, but Tri is like, he is so cute. He's such an adorable little companion and I just love him so much. I feel like he's really funny too, how he's sort of like a little alien, you know, like he sort of reminds me of either like an alien or like a robot, you know, like how they have a very like strange tone of voice and like dialogue, way of speaking, you know, but it's so charming and endearing as well. You can't not love him, you know, like he is so lovable. And I like all the other characters too, like the reoccurring characters that we've seen multiple times throughout, like Impa, you know. Impa's really, really cool. I know that lots of people like the young version of Impa and the younger version of Purah. To be fair, Purah is like, oof, like Purah, man, she is pretty good, but that's crazy to say online. Anyways, Impa, I like the old version of Impa better. I know like the young version is pretty good, but old Impa from like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, she's just like so classic and iconic, you know, like she is such a vibe. I love her so much. She absolutely slays. So yeah, I love old Impa. I think that they made Robbie into Lueburry or whatever his name is. I think he is Impa's brother. So now, in addition to having a sister, Impa has a brother as well. But I liked Lueburry's personality as well. I loved Robbie from the other games, so he reminded me a lot of Robbie, and I really liked that about him. And how he had the little oven, you know, that oven definitely gave me vibes of Cherry from the other game. But yeah, and they introduced lots of new characters, and although new characters don't really have that much depth, I feel like they're still really good. And yeah, my two favorite characters from this game are actually Wright and Lefte, because I was talking to my friend Dewdrop, who also plays Legend of Zelda, and apparently she didn't even realize it until I told her, but I just knew it instantly. Like, Wright, I feel like it's sort of a name that you can just like get away with, you know, like I feel like I've known people named Wright, you know, but Lefte, like I've never known anyone named Lefte, so I just knew instantly. I was like, oh, this is just Wright and Lefte, but I thought that was very, very clever. I know most people probably think it's super duper like cheesy, you know, but I thought it was very, very cool how they had that little Easter egg hidden in there. And I think like, I love how they had all these little Easter eggs and like references and stuff hidden throughout. I thought it was very, very cool. But yeah, I like the whole plot line in Gerudo Town where that one girl was like a little traitor, you know, betrayal. And I liked the plot line where like you had to help the guy get all the stamps and stuff. And I liked the one with like the little snowy guy. I forgot what his name was, but he was like a little yeti and he like lost his brother. I thought that was so sad. It was so sweet, you know. And I also liked the like Zora versus Zora thing, like the River Zora and the Sea Zora. I loved how they just like expanded upon the Zelda universe, because obviously, like, you know, the world is a lot smaller in this one because of course the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom worlds are like absolutely enormous, like as if 50 miles by 50 miles was not enough. In Tears of the Kingdom, they add a whole entire underworld and a whole entire overworld, so there's like literally 3 dimensions to the Tears of the Kingdom version. But even though they had a smaller space to work with, I feel like they still captured the essence of the normal world. I feel like they did share lots of similarities to the Breath of the Wild world, but yeah, because of like the location of where things were on the map. But yeah, I feel like they did a really good job expanding like the world building and just like the Hyrule culture and stuff like that as well, because I love the whole differential between the River Zora and Sea Zora, you know? The Sea Zora are the ones that we know and love, like Sidon and Mipha from Breath of the Wild, and the River Zora, I really like them because they sort of remind me of frogs, to be honest, and I just love the whole like conflict between them and the Lord Gabu Gabu, or whatever his name is. I forgot what his name was, but I loved how he was like this giant like whale or something, and I loved how he just like casually like slept the whole time and just like ate his subjects. I thought it was really, really funny, and it kind of reminded me a lot of, if y'all know like the Roman and Latin mythologies, it reminded me of a lot of like Saturn, you know, eating his children. But yeah, I thought it was really, really hilarious, and it was overall just like, it was very good for what it was. Like, it exceeded my expectations because I really thought it would be a lot like Link's Awakening because of the cartoony art style. I talked to one of my Zelda friends and he literally just straight up told me he was not going to play the game because of the art style, and I was like, dang, that's kind of harsh. Not even giving it a shot, but I think it is worth a shot because I really did love this game and it really did exceed my expectations. But yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot like Link's Awakening because of how similar both of the games look. But first of all, I got stuck in Link's Awakening, and I'm not the greatest gamer of all time, so I do get stuck relatively easily, but I got stuck like to a point where like I literally could not move forward, even like if I tried really, really hard. Like, I don't know. So I got stuck there. But in addition, I also just thought it wasn't as like appealing as Echoes of Wisdom was, because I was just like drawn in, you know? Like, I had already started school since it was in the middle of like September, you know, but like I literally had to play it. Like, I was addicted, low-key. But it was very, very fun. I really, really enjoyed the experience of getting to play it. And yeah, I feel like it went well beyond what I expected for it, which is really, really good. And I feel like it had a generally good reception worldwide based on all the reviews that I've seen. I feel like other people sort of doubted it as well, but they also found it very good. So that's amazing, you know? It's always great when things go above and beyond because, I mean, obviously, like, a good example is Sonic, because y'all are also gamers and y'all probably also know about the Sonic stuff, but everyone took a look at Sonic's original design and they were like, oh, that looks awful. But they redid Sonic's design and everyone was willing to give him a second chance, and he truly showed what all he could do, because the Sonic 3 movie is like literally the best thing I've ever watched. Like, it is so, so good. Definitely go watch that if you have not already. I have a link to the video of me reviewing the Sonic 3 movie down below. Please ignore my brother. He's in the other room screaming at his friends on the phone. I don't know why they do that, but that's what they like to do. They're like playing Fortnite or something, but please just pretend that they're not there. I'm sorry I don't have a quiet house. I'm sorry I don't have quiet recording, but that's just the way it is. So yeah, pray for me in the comments, and if you want to help me buy some sort of like sound buffer, then subscribe, okay? So yeah, just listen to them. They're crazy, guys. I'm telling you. But yeah, anyways, I literally forgot what I was saying because I got so off track, but let me just think really quick. I really don't know what I was saying, but anyways, that's pretty much the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and as I said earlier, if you did enjoy this video, then please make sure to like and subscribe for more, because even though I do not usually post video game content, I did draw some pictures of each of the characters from The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, so if you want to support me on my artistic journey, then please click the like and subscribe, and please watch both of those videos, because I'll be talking about this video game more in those videos and discussing the characters in further detail. So yeah, it always helps me out so much when you click the like and subscribe button, because that helps to boost my YouTube channel into the algorithm so that more people like you can see my videos, and it also helps you out a lot because if you do indeed enjoy watching my videos, then you will get notifications every single time that I post a new one. I, unlike most other YouTubers, post videos multiple times every single week and short forms multiple times every single day. I typically post a video every other day, so if it's like Monday right now, then I'll post a video on Wednesday, and then after that I'll post a video on like Friday, you know, but sometimes I have to differentiate just depending on like what's happening in my life and all that great stuff. But yeah, if you want to take your support a step further, then please click the links in the description box down below. Those will take you to my other social media accounts. I have an Instagram page, I have a Roblox page, and all that great stuff. So if you would like to support me and encourage me on there, then it means so much to me. I have a lot less followers on each of those accounts, so it means the absolute world to me. And yeah, anyways, are y'all guys Zelda fans? Have y'all guys played this game? And if so, what did y'all think of it? Please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I hope that y'all guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Always remember that I love you, and goodbye, eat more waffles, and peace out. And remember to play The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.